Feedback Learnex, English forever.
Welcome Learnex community and Feedback Learnex listeners. This week we kick off a brand new bimester and with it a new topic. It's September and traditions are what we have for you. And what better way to start this great topic off than with some of Mexico's most notable traditions. Every year, around 5,000 parties are held throughout the Mexican territory. Some have pre-Hispanic heritage or European influence, others are religious, ritual, or pagan, and all carry with them a deep cultural syncretism. Dances loaded with ritual content, prayers that become music, beautiful clothes or masks that transform ordinary people into gods or demons. Mexico exudes a single festive feeling in which victory and failure, faith and guilt, tears and laughter merge, solemnity and unconcern. Music, dances, prayers, ritual, colors, smells, flavors. From those nuances and ingredients, the folklore of Mexico is made up. The blood that runs through its veins and that seems to infuse its culture with life. In every corner of the country, there is a tradition that enriches and stimulates the senses. Mexican festivities, traditional songs, and typical flavors are loaded with such symbolism and cultural richness that some of them have been named intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. In recent years, new members have been added to the list. The song of the Purupecha, known as the Pirecua, and the dance of the Parachicos of the Fiesta Grande de Chiapa de Corzo, previously the celebration of the Day of the Dead, the ritual ceremony of the Voladores de Papantla, and the traditions of the inhabitants of the Otomi Chichimeca, sacred valley of the Sierra Gorda de Querétaro, had been declared intangible heritage. The ability of the Mexican people to compose, make music, and as they say, llorar bonito, or beautifully cry, the songs are dedicated to nature, women, and life. They are painful and happy memories embodied in the original language of their interpreters, who have made the song a ritual act of courage and respect for their history. Carnivals. In February, between the madness, the masks, and the beat of the drums, the carnivals carry the history of the people of Mexico. The custom inherited from the Spanish clergy in the 16th century. Handmade masks, costumes, dances, floats, rites that evoke the customs of each region, typical food, and endless days of festivities. Among the most famous carnivals in Mexico are that of Veracruz, considered one of the most joyous in the world, and Campeche, the oldest in the country, celebrated since 1582. Easter processions. Although these are activities that take place in public squares, the Holy Week processions in various states of Mexico are a tradition with roots that are carried out with deep respect. In San Miguel de Allende, everyone dresses in black, and the brotherhoods perform solemn music. In San Luis Potosí, one of the most famous silent processions in the country takes place, and all the participants dressed in purple and white with hoods. Guelaguetza. Every July, Oaxaca dresses up and at the same time reaffirms its pre-Hispanic legacy, honoring its traditions and its gastronomic and cultural wealth in one of the most representative celebrations of Mexican folklore, the Guelaguetza. The word means to offer or to share in Zapotec. It is a philosophy rooted in the pre-Columbian and mestizo communities of the state. Day of the Dead. The departed souls return in the first days of November to visit their loved ones. To receive them, there will be from music and flowers to processions or delicious offerings. During these dates, even death dresses up for a party. Pátzcuaro is one of the favorite destinations to experience these holidays. Even its name, in Purupecha, honors the deceased, place of blackness, or the world of death. Posadas and Piñatas. The custom of posadas, which are celebrated from December 16th to the 23rd throughout Mexico, began in colonial times. It is a representation that is made between friends and relatives of the pilgrimage of Mary and Joseph in search of asylum, which culminates when they are welcomed to take shelter. Talking about traditions in Mexico would take several chapters, but hopefully for the next feedback, we can talk about their food and their festivals. Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of Feedback Learnex. Stay tuned next week, Thursday night at 9:15 p.m.
Feedback Learnex, English Forever. Estamos en sintonía. Feedback Learnex, English Forever. Feedback Learnex.